What's going on, YouTube? This is BBSP with another video. I wanted to touch on this for a hot second. This whole beef with Shannon Sharp and Kevin Durant. It seems like it's out of control like wildfire right now, man. And I'm gonna be honest here. Both parties don't look too good right now. You understand what I mean? Because they really expose themselves, put themselves out there, really put their business out there as two black men at each other's necks. And you know who the other race. We know what we're talking about as far as race and us as a culture. See, there they go again. They can't get along. They at each other's necks over petty shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now the whole thing with Kevin Durant and Michael Rappaport, that thing got personal, and I took Kevin Durant's side on that because I felt like, in a way, Michael Rappaport dry snitched on everybody. You don't go around and exposing private DMs to where you want to try to play the victim. And at the end of the day, that's what he did. He played the victim. You know what I mean? He desperately tried to play the victim when he's had a history of hating on black people such as LeBron, got on him for not taking being an advocate for the vaccine, whatever, and then among other things too. Michael Rappaport's an opportunist, an undercover bigot. You know what I mean? Because the way he carries himself, the way he, comes off, I really don't trust him. I really don't trust him. You really, people like that, people like Michael Rappaport, you can't trust, and the way he started, the way Kevin Durant responded, I understand what's going on and everything, all that shit, but I took Kevin Durant's side because, again, even though Kevin Durant, said some wild things on there, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I took Kevin Durant's side because Michael Rappaport, let's be honest here, he's a piece of shit, okay? Michael Rappaport's a piece of shit. He's a B-list actor whose career ended a decade ago. He tried to put himself out there in these B-list movies, and they all flopped. And now he's using Kevin Durant as a stepping stone to get his name out there. And he does the same thing with LeBron James, So I didn't blame Kevin Durant in that situation. But this all started, what Shannon Sharpe did when he misquoted Kevin Durant. He made a quote as to say, well, Draymond Green had said it on his podcast when Kevin Durant's on it. I didn't really listen to it, but I need to listen to it to clarify. But Shannon Sharpe went on Undisputed a couple days back and made the statement that Kevin Durant said LeBron's supposed to be the GOAT, whatever, right? LeBron's supposed to be the GOAT. I beat him twice in the NBA Finals, so what the hell does that make me? And all that stuff. This is what Shannon Sharpe said. This is what Shannon Sharpe said Kevin Durant had quoted, saying that LeBron is supposed to be the GOAT. I beat him twice in the NBA Finals, so what does that make me? You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy right now, you know what I mean? But here's the thing, though. I don't know what's going on. Like, Shannon and KD went back and forth talking about Kevin Durant saying, everybody go get this drunk uncle in your line and all that stuff, and this, that, and the third, and why you lying, Shannon, and all that stuff. Shannon Sharpe went back and said, I'm not trying to, get over into argument in social media saying that, hey, if you want to settle this without all the drama on social media, we can do it behind closed doors. You come to the studio, we can talk it out. KD didn't want no part of it. And I guess KD just kept going and all that stuff, taking little jabs at Shannon Sharpe, and, once, Shannon Sharpe said his piece, he blocked Kevin Durant, and I don't blame Shannon Sharpe in that instance because I'm not trying to, get into some spat over social media that I expose myself and then I'm caught in the middle, and I'm caught in the middle of drama and everything, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's not, at the end of the day, it's not even worth it. You got to pick and choose your battles, and this is the problem, like I said, both are in the wrong. Shannon Sharp's wrong for misquoting the twist in his Kevin Durant's words. I don't know if Kevin Durant said that, I mean, I don't know. To be honest, that's a narrative out there to put out by the media, man, because they tried to say Steph Curry said a similar thing. When Steph Curry came out and said, no, that's false. I didn't say that at all. I mean, y'all been misquoted. So Shannon Sharp was wrong in that regard, trying misquoting Kevin Durant. But getting to KD, man, I don't know what's going on with this dude, man. Ever since, I'm gonna be honest here, okay? I'm gonna be straight up honest right now. You know what I mean? I used to be a big, huge Kevin Durant fan. The way he carried himself, the way he is approach to the game, even though he came up short in OKC, I like the way he handled himself. But ever since he choked that, he came up short in that 3-1 lead, and the Oklahoma City Thunder lost to the Golden State Warriors. They choked to win that 3-1 lead in the Western Conference Finals. And he went to Golden State. It seemed like, man, he becomes bitter. He's become petty with all these burner accounts, calling these people out, disrespecting people left and right, saying this, that, and the third. It seemed like, man, he's more known for his burner accounts than actually playing basketball. You know what I mean? Like, the guy comes off as real petty, sensitive, and insecure, man. I don't know what's going on with this guy, with this dude, man. Ever since this dude went to Golden State, he's been on some real petty shit with social media, calling people out for saying stuff and calling people out, oh, you a bitch for going to Golden State. Oh, you weak. It was a weak ass move and all that bullshit, right? But here's the thing, though, man. You supposed to tune all that shit out. You made your decision. You made your bed, and now you gotta lie in that shit. End of the day, and I mean, I never realized how sensitive and petty this dude has become, man. Like, to the point now, man, he got some unlikable qualities about this dude, man. And going around saying to Shannon Sharp, if I'm not mistaken, well, I'm gonna see you and all that stuff, and threatening people and threatening various people on social media. He's only fucking himself up. He's only fucking himself up, to be honest. Let's be honest here. He's fucking himself up, because, like I said, he's more known for drama on social media, getting to it with irrelevant people than he is playing basketball. Let's be honest here. How many games has Kevin Durant actually played this year? They're saying they're saving him for the playoffs or whatever. I mean, I don't know, man. This guy, he's all over the place, man. And like, to be honest here, man, like, he needs to put up a shut up at this point because, like I said before, he's coming off as petty, insecure, and real sensitive as fuck, man. I've never seen a superstar player that's real sensitive, man. That goes off on every tangent. That goes off on what people says about him. You know what I mean? Like, there've been plenty of superstars that got bagged on. Hell, you go back to Wilt Chamberlain used to get bagged on by the media. Magic Johnson. Larry Bird got bagged on by the media. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for his beliefs and for his brutal honesty got bagged on by the media. But he didn't go back and forth with the media. I mean, if somebody disrespected him, then it's a whole different story. But come on, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the guy went through the civil rights. He took it from Muhammad Ali for the drafting. But, Muhammad Ali to stand against the draft with Muhammad Ali. Kareem caught flack criticism for that, but he didn't let it affect him or bother him to the point where he's out responding to every little criticism, every little thing that the media says, or people, people out and about, bro, out and abroad. Kareem went through actual shit. And this is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar went through actual shit. You think about his playing career from UCLA up until his days in the NBA, his prime in the NBA. He caught nothing but flack. Like I said again, he caught nothing but flack in the media. And you got to take that with a grain of salt some days. You got to pick and choose your battles. And KD doesn't pick and choose his battles. Like I said before, he's not the first superstar to catch flack and criticism. He should know this shit. I can go past Kareem, Magic Johnson. They call him Tragic Johnson. Larry Bird, Michael Jordan caught criticism. Even though it wasn't, like I said before, we live in a social media age and this 24/7 coverage. Michael Jordan caught flat, believe it or not. Kobe, at the dawn of social media age. Kobe with the whole Colorado trial. That's a whole different can of beans, but still, like, what Kevin Durant is going through now pales in comparison to what the aforementioned names. Hell, even LeBron James catches flack to this day for his decisions on and off the court. You don't see him on social media fighting it out with these media types and these trolls on YouTube, man, But, like I said, I used to be a Kevin Durant fan, but this guy is just all over the place and to the point where I can't even defend some of his actions no more, man. You just can't defend some of his actions, Like, like I said, he comes off as bitter, petty, and insecure, man, and like, female tendencies almost, damn near, And the only people that's co-signing this shit is people that don't like LeBron James, and I hate to go down this bridge. I hate going down this bridge, whatnot. I hate going down this bridge, but half of this is what this is about. See, people don't care about Kevin Durant. See, they see him as the next talented player next to LeBron James. They use him as a crouch, End of the day, they only use him as a crouch. They don't care about Kevin Durant. They say, oh, I'm in Kevin Durant's corner, man. Like that time where he brought up where the environment around LeBron James is toxic. Like, why the hell would you say that shit? Why the hell would you even say that shit? And the people who co-sign this shit are people that hated LeBron James in the media and on YouTube, But then, he goes around and says, I was talking about the media, not LeBron James. But the fact you brought LeBron James and the word toxic is destructive within itself, and it's not conducive at all, man. Basically, you're being reckless at that point, But like I said before, man, both Shannon Sharpe and Kevin Durant are both in the wrong situation, and it's looking bad on us as people of color. You know what I mean? You got these crackers and peckerwoods out here. They loving this shit. They definitely loving this shit. They're loving this shit. Two black men at each other's necks. Two black public figures of color at each other's necks, making us look bad, And then they going back and saying, see them niggas going at each other's necks. But I think the whole situation is a damn shame, man. And Kevin Durant, he needs a wake up call, man. Bottom line, man. Kevin Durant needs a goddamn wake up call, man. But tell me what y'all think.